Well, hello, hello, Grand Rising, rise and shine, everyone. I know this is a little impromptu morning reading. I wasn't sure if I was going to come on this morning, but I said I'll do it to kind of jumpstart because I'm going to be doing your readings later on today. Um, we're going to go ahead and get started with the reading. I am going to get to these oracle cards in a bit. Instead of starting with these first, I'm going to start with the tarot. For some odd reason, I just don't like starting with oracles. It's just not my vibe. I want to go in with the tarot to see what energy you guys could be in for today. Okay. Now, for this one, this is just a morning message. This is not necessarily a timing thing, but we're going to see what's going to come out here for you all today. Let's go ahead. Let's get into it. Let's see what comes out here for the morning crew. You guys have the Three of Swords coming out here. Okay. We're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about it, give you guys a little inspiration this morning. That's what this is all about. And you guys have the Judgment card. Now, at the bottom, you have the King of Swords. This is really interesting because I feel more so of a past energy, rather, I feel more so like a past energy, like a weekend reading. Like I'm trying to talk about, give you guys like a inspirational message, but it feels like it's something that you guys did on a weekend. It's still sitting with you. And I would say weekend because most people are probably just now going back to work. But either way, that judgment card is the one that's sticking out to me because this is making me feel that some of you guys just came back from some type of vacation or travel, which makes so much sense. There was a lot of movement this weekend and a message. Now, this message could possibly happen this week, but I feel like this is just very heavy in your reading. Judgment is a actual phone call. Remember, I have to bring it down to earth a little bit with these cards and not read it the way I normally read it. And the Three of Swords is saying that you're not as open to this conversation, or that there's a little pissiness here. And I don't know who this is for, who this is regarding, because even with the King of Swords is in talk about how there's this detachment that you're going to have to someone regarding a conversation. Okay. Now, this could be with someone at your work. This could be a family member. It could be something like that. But that's the overall energy that I am getting. You do have this tranquility that you're going to be experiencing over the next few days. Very odd, because tomorrow we have the new moon, and usually with new moons, you may cry, you may purge, because a lot of people are very sensitive to the new moon, but I don't think you're crying because something has happened to you. I feel like this is more so a cleansing that's about to occur, right? So that's what I'm seeing more than anything. You carry heavy traits of empathy and deepness, deep emotions, and a lot of you guys are yearning for love, which is the reason why the Three of Swords is there. Maybe a close attachment to someone. Some of you guys don't feel that you have this close attachment to individuals. Again, the King of Swords very much so talks about a detachment feeling, but I just see this tranquility, and you're attracting someone to you. You're attracting, whether these are like soulmates who are like friends, or soulmates who are like lovers, or whatever. I see that things are really going to start moving. And I don't know why I see a person coming in, and also like your life actually flowing like a river. And I usually don't see that for a big collective of people. I usually see that for like, maybe a sign, but not for a big collective. So I'm liking that. So you guys are hitting this graduation stage. You guys have hit this graduation stage where you have, you can feel it. You know how like you go into fall, and a lot of times you can feel the shift of energy or changing of energy. That's what I see. It's like completing a program. I mean, some of you guys could be completing some type of training program. I don't know why I'm hearing that, but it really does feel like you guys are completing something. Now, let's go ahead. Let's see what's happening here. Exactly, net. It feels like a graduation stage. Like it's like you guys are standing on the step before you get your diploma. Okay, that's exactly what this feels like. Now, let's see what's happening here for the collective. Oh my God. Look at this. Look, and my camera is acting right today. I didn't even have to focus it. Wish come true. Peace. I just said tranquility. Y'all think I be lying. I be feeling the whole vibe of the room. What is this Three of Swords basically saying? This is where you've been, right? And I'm not saying that some of you don't have that remnants of hurt, that remnants of it. You know how sometimes it just be sitting on you. You're like, it's not really affecting me as much as it affected me like 3 or 4 weeks ago. You see what I'm saying? But it's saying that everything is starting to fall in place, like your dreams and the things that you've been wanting. And in order for you to even feel the wish come true, that means that something bad had to end. What that means for you, I don't know, because it's going to be different for everybody. But a lot of you were dealing with people, they were having their own self-interest. And some of you got tricked with companies, organizations, family members, lovers. And sometimes you don't have to be right. Because a lot of you are hurt because you feel like you were right with trusting your intuition and you end up getting burned. But this wish fulfillment is some type of like reward, because I don't see a malice energy with you. I feel like you just kind of carried on, you moved on, that type of thing. There is a message coming up in here. I don't know who this is. I don't know where this is coming from or who this is about, but that's what I'm feeling. I want to see if it comes out. Some of you are dealing with a Taurus, Scorpio, Aquarius here. Virgo or Capricorn. There is a male or a boss in your energy that is either a Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus, or this is to me, I would say a divine masculine that could be either an actual lover or you, or this could be someone who's going to be like this is a boss like figure who I feel like, I don't know why I feel like there's somebody at your job that could be very competitive with you or try to be competitive, or maybe they feel like you're about to get some type of advancement, because the Hierophant talks about contracts. It talks about like more responsibility. But it's coming after the wish come true. And this is also making me feel too your commitment to things. If there's commitments coming in, commitments are going to be different for everybody. Commitments is coming in a form of love. Commitments is coming in a form of what you sign, contracts. And again, work energy is definitely here with the Judgment card. I don't know what that means, but that is what I'm saying. You guys are very driven. I do feel that there's a divine masculine that is watching, who is very alpha male, which you could consider to be an alpha male, not necessarily narcissistic, but I do feel like it could be someone that is of an earth sign or a water sign who is very driven, who's reaching for the stars. Or a lot of you divine feminines are about to come across a male, a divine masculine like this, who's going to fall in love very quickly with you. Like that, like clockwork. Fate. Look at the cards that are coming out one by one. Your dreams coming true. Again, either you or somebody who is of utmost importance. And this could be both. You know, like I like the fact that this is coming out in the second position, because this is letting me know that someone is matching your, as they say, matching your frequency, right? And it's divinely driven here with the Wheel of Fortune. Okay. Now, again, I got to bring it down home. I got to bring it to like today. What does this mean? What does this mean? Okay. You are a problem solver. That's basically what it's mean. You're very practical. And because you're practical, because you're a problem solver, you're going to get what you want. See, your outcome came out first. And if you continue in this path, if you continue down this road, which I said earlier about this movement energy that I saw, you're going to get what's destined for you, period. And a lot of you may have had to cleanse people away out of your life. And again, this is why I was saying before that even with the beginning part of the reading, it was a remnant of something that you guys were sitting on the past 3 days. Now, I don't know what that is, but it's sitting there. But that is the thing that's motivating you. That's what's driving you. Okay. You guys, let me tell you another thing that I'm seeing a part of with this Wheel of Fortune. And I want to save it for last. I want to say that one last part for last. Hold on, because I see it and I'm just going to wait. Let me see what else comes out here. There it is. There's a cleansing. There's a cleansing. So here with this one, this is basically like I said before, when it comes down to this is like, for some of you unexpected. Oh, you got the mail at the bottom of the bag. I wasn't even looking. Let's just talk about this first. This is releasing. This is cutting things away. This is liberating you from certain situations. This is a reckoning in some way, but in a good way. Now, this is what I was about to say. It does not mean that it's a person, y'all. Your wish come true and your destiny starts with you. Remember, the queen of earth is you. I don't care what sign you are. Okay? Don't care. It is saying you are releasing low vibration emotions. Let's start with that first, which is the reason why I even talked about that whole emotional thing with the new moon. That whole crying is you releasing. That's the cleansing. Okay? It starts with that first. And I also feel like spirit is assisting you in some way. Like you know which way to move, you know which way to go. It's that type of thing. Hello. What else are you doing? You're being mindful with releasing negative thoughts. There it is. There's the swords. So not only are you releasing low vibration emotion, you're also releasing negative thoughts. And you have to be mindful of that because we allow certain thoughts to creep in and then it fuck up our day. The first thing that you do in the morning, you see something on the news or you're seeing something and it just messes up your day. You have to protect your mind. And I tell you guys this behind the scenes, okay? There's a way to do it, but you have to. What else are you doing? You're cutting certain things off when it comes down into ingesting. Part of Taurus is what? Pleasures. Implementing healthy eating habits, healthy habits in general, exercising, reading books, not being on the internet as much. As you guys already know, I've been detoxing. Like I have not been on half of social media. Like it irks my very soul. Okay. So one thing that I do see that part of this cleansing, this scythe that you guys are doing is all of that. That's getting rid of all the toxic energies, the toxic low vibration emotions, the toxic people. And what are you doing? Rising above. That is what you're doing. If you look at this, out of all the cards that this woman could have, out of all the pictures this woman could have used, she used the King of Swords and she put a Buddha on there. That's so crazy to me, right? Because this is intellectual thinking. This is mindfulness. This is the only way that you're going to be able to proceed about your day. Okay? You have to rise above the madness that you're going to experience, regardless if it's today or tomorrow or next week. There's going to be something that's going to irritate you. Madness comes in a degree, y'all. It don't have to be anything extreme. I'm saying that whatever frustrates you, be mindful of how you proceed. Keep yourself protected and your space protected at all times. That is what's fated for you. And some of you, this is saying that you're fated to remove somebody out of your life as well. A lot of this has not even happened yet, especially if you're an earth sign or a water sign with air. Okay? Those are the signs that I'm seeing. We're going to go ahead and get your last few cards because I got a lot of readings to do, y'all. Y'all will be seeing me all day. Let's go ahead. This is for the collective. And make sure you put on your notifications, please. Last two. Supportive friend. You're not going to go through it alone. Whatever it is that you are experiencing, whether it's now or in the future. And I like the fact that earlier you heard me say what? I literally said that you guys had support from the spirit realm, that you guys were assisted. You guys probably sometimes you don't even know. You say it. See, this is the thing about the culture of just repeating things. A lot of you guys say things, but you don't really feel that. Oh, God got my back, or the universe got my back, or the spirit angels have my back. And then when stuff really hits the fan, do you really believe that? I've experienced that, I'm telling you, right? And I had to get myself together. All right. So at the end of the day, this has got to be in your DNA. Knowing that you have support from the universe and that the universe will make sure that your support system in this realm will come in when it's time, at the right time to help you. So this is what I want you guys to do when you go about your day, is to remember that the world is in some way falling apart. You have to be the one that stand guard and stand firm. Do not lose frame. Okay? Here you have the breakthrough, enlightenment, intellect, realization. This is, like I said before, out of everything that we see here, this is you knowing exactly how to move. I said it before, this is progression. But in order for you to go full speed ahead, you got to know where you're going. What path do you have to go down? Whether it's decision-making skills, ideas that you have to implement with your work and career, whatever it means for you. This is not the cloudiness, the uncertainty, the fogginess that you guys have been experiencing. That's going to be over and done. You're fully aware exactly what you need to do. And exactly 2 + 6 is 8. The ending, the scythe of what I just said. Let's repeat that before I get off of here. Removing low vibration emotions, removing negative thoughts, removing unhealthy habits. And what are you doing from here on out today and moving forward? Rising above. I love you guys. I will see you guys literally all day. Make sure you have the notifications on for your sign. I'm going to try, all the big signs are going to get done. I'm going to try to do a little smaller ones today, but all the big signs are going to be done today. I will see you guys a little bit later. Have a good morning. Love you. Goodbye.